My name is Thatohatsi. I'm a mother of four and I'm a wife.
Re rata go leboga ka mmereko o mogolo o Thatohatsi a o re belang ona.
In the heart of Atteridgeville, Pretoria, life moves fast. The streets are alive with hustle, noise, and the daily grind of people working to build a future. But if you look closely, past the busy corners and everyday rush, you'll find places where time slows down. Places where community isn't just a word, it's a lifeline. Step inside Lacquer Nails and Beauty Clinic, and the atmosphere changes instantly. On a normal day, it's a place of style and beauty. But every week, it transforms into something much deeper. A sanctuary filled with laughter, kindness, and our community's greatest treasures.
My name is Thatohatsi Mangcu. I'm a mother of four and I'm a wife to Mr. Mangcu. What I do is I have a salon. I own a salon, and in my salon we do many different things. So I'd like to explain it like it's a 360-degree salon. So we'll come from your hair to your toes, right? Hair, makeup, lashes, eyebrows, your face, your hands. We do everything. So yeah, that's what I do. What inspired me to start helping grannies with their nails was my grandmother. It was when she always would say to me, please do my nails, please do my nails. And I would be so like, oh my goodness, this granny, she's dragging me. So the minute I lost her, in 2019, I think, yeah, I lost her in 2019. The minute I lost her, I was so devastated and I didn't know what to do. I stopped everything else that I was doing at that time, and I came back and started the salon. And when I started the salon, I realized, oh my goodness, I can't even do nails. I don't know how to do these things. What am I gonna do? And I want this thing so badly. How am I gonna do it? And then I realized, oh my goodness, I could actually call grannies and then practice on their feet so I could gain the skill. And that's how I got inspired. It was literally my grandmother and the inability to do nails and the fact that I missed her so much. And I thought giving back to senior citizens in the area that I grew up in would actually help me heal, and also it would be a way of me giving back as well. So yeah, that's basically how I got inspired. So I've been doing this for the past 5 years. From the day I started the salon till now. That's how long I've been doing it. Yeah. Most about making grannies feel beautiful is the fact, okay, I think this one is a very selfish thing that I enjoy. A lot of the times, besides other things, so a lot of the times you'll find grannies that know me from being a child, and I didn't know them from when I was growing up, and then only to realize that they know my grandmother and they tell me stories about my grandmothers. That is my most favorite thing. But the most important, I guess, that I see all the time is when the grannies walk out of here and they are so happy and they're like, oh my goodness, you know, and I'm like, yeah, I'm so happy. So that's what makes me happy as well. But I think the one thing is when I come across grannies that have interacted with my own grandmother, and that, like, because she was my best friend, so it makes me like, wow, yo, you know. So yeah, that's very beautiful. I can't really say that I have the most emotional moment while helping like the grannies. I think everything about it is emotional and it makes you emotional. I think when you reach a point where you feel like, oh my goodness, I can't afford it anymore. How am I gonna do it next month? How am I gonna do it? How am I gonna continue doing it? I think that's what makes me extremely emotional. The fact that people assume that it's unrealistic and I'm just dreaming or something like that. So yeah, that's what makes me emotional. But yeah. How the grannies react after we finish doing their nails. When is my next appointment? You know, they always want to come back for their next appointment. They're happy, they're satisfied. They're very happy all the time, and they always are like, no, but what can I do for you? No, sometimes they feel guilty, or most of the time they feel guilty. And I always say to them, no, man, we decided to do this and we are doing it because we want to do it, not because we are forced to do it. So I think, they're very happy and appreciative and grateful. So yeah, I think to give up. I wanted to give up so many times. So many times. I still don't know why I stayed or why I'm still doing it. I'm just like, it's God, by God's grace that I still stand. Business is tough. Owning a salon is tough. Beauty industry has a lot of, it's saturated, so there's many people that are doing the same thing we are doing, and if you want to be different, you have to be different. So when we introduced Mkabuku, when we started with it, even when we didn't have clients at that time, I felt like even though I didn't have clients, I felt like there's no reason for me to give up, because now at least I have clients when I do have. And it's not that we're always making money. It's not that we have a million clients. It's not that we like a big salon with many clients. We don't have that. We just decided that with the little that we make, we are going to take it and put it back into the salon so that we become a very sustainable business within the community. So, and trying to be sustainable is very difficult, because at the end of the day, you have to make sacrifices, and there will be things that you want and you can't have. It's painful sometimes watching people come to work for you and they leave because they're like, oh my goodness, I cannot do this. It's not giving me money. This is not for me. And then I ask myself, if it's not for you, then what is it? Like, what is it for you? What's for you? You know what I mean? And you can't force people to do things that you can, you know, because not everyone was given the same blessings that God has given to you, you know. So yeah, that's how difficult it was, and those are the many reasons why I could have or wanted to quit, but I never did. And I don't think I will quit. Yeah.
Thatohatsi didn't build her salon just to run a business. She built it to serve. Every single week, without asking for a cent, Thatohatsi opens her doors to give these elderly mothers the royal treatment they so deeply deserve, washing their tired feet, massaging away years of hard work, and restoring a confidence that time sometimes fades.
The challenges we face while helping the communities is that people don't want, it's either people don't want to give back, or young people don't want, are always just chasing money. I'm not too sure which one it is at the moment, but it's either or, because sometimes I ask myself, if you are unable to give, then what is your life worth? You know what I mean? So I think my biggest challenge now is finding workers or people that can work with me to work with me in this vision of being a sustainable business, a business that is not just taking from the community, but a business that's able to give back as well. I can't say I have the blueprint of how it can be done. We're just doing it in hopes that it will actually work for us in the end, Young people have this belief of things need to happen now. Instant gratification. And instant gratification does not guarantee growth or wealth, So I think those are the biggest challenges. Finding people that see the same vision as me. It is extremely, extremely difficult. And finding people that come in and eventually don't want to work because they feel that it is not their problem. So yeah, I think those are the challenges. Why is it important for elderly women to still feel beautiful and appreciated? I feel like a community is nurtured by women, and if we can nurture and take care of our elders in the community, we will then be able to help them nurture more and more growing people. So I feel like it's important because making sure that they feel special helps extend the hand of giving and the hand of people being very nice to other people, like kindness, I guess. Like it gives value to feeds more people, so more people can be more kinder and more nicer to other people. So yeah, that's why I think like elderly women deserve to feel beautiful. Yeah. It's about giving joy, your happiness to someone else. That's what I think kindness means to me, like being able to take out what is happy in you and giving it to someone else so that they can carry it and give it to someone else. I don't know if it makes sense, but yeah, that's what I think kindness means to me. My personal life is a part of helping others. I don't think I have like a personal life that's distant to helping others. I think my personal life and helping others is one thing. Like there is no me without helping others, and there's no helping others without me. So it's the same thing, whether I'm being a mom, I'm being a wife, I'm being a friend, I'm being a boss. I guess I don't like the boss name, but whether I'm being that, whether I'm being a creative, whether I'm being someone in business, like all of those things are the same thing in me. I don't know. They don't have a balance. It's just one thing. First started this, I didn't imagine it to be like a thing that's gonna touch so many people, because I think I started it from a selfish point of view, if I may say that. I started it because I wanted to learn how to do nails, and then the next thing it became, I cannot stop because I love doing this. I enjoy it actually. This is actually my purpose, you know what I mean? And then I realized, so many grannies cannot pamper themselves. And this thing, as I researched, this thing of doing granny's feet is quite important, because some of them have ingrown nails, they have this, like they'll have feet problems only because one nail was not removed at the right time, or was not taken care of, and things like that. Then I started realizing, some actually cannot afford this, and because they cannot afford it, and we are giving it for free, it actually really helps. And then it extends to the fact that there's so many young people that do not have jobs and stuff like that. And these grannies are the ones, our grannies are the ones that actually end up having to cater to us, where we should be the working class. We don't have the money, we have kids, we have this, we have that, and they end up having to be the ones that have to give us their money to make sure that we can sustain our families, So they literally sustain families with the little that they have. And I realized, this thing is quite like a thing, you know what I mean? And that's when I was like, I'm serious this thing. So I was I'm never able to stop because of that. Yeah. If you want to help others, you must it must really come from your heart. It's like you won't win, you're gonna give up. The crying is gonna be a lot. You won't find joy in it. So if you really want to help others and you don't know where to start, I would say try to find a problem that you can solve in the community. And in that way, you will be helping. And I can tell you this, start small. It doesn't need to be a big thing. It doesn't just start small, start next to you. And yeah, that's what I would say. Yeah. I actually don't have an explanation as to what it means to me, except the fact that it's my everyday life. I don't even consider myself a hero. That's the thing, I feel like I'm doing what I need to do, when I need to do it. So yeah, that's what being a real everyday hero means, that you just need to do what you need to do when you need to do it. So yeah, and give back. Yeah. I think the one thing I would change the most in my community would be the lack of support. I feel like if more people were able to support the things that young people do, I think we would live in a better community than people just ignoring the fact that young people want to build, want to make sure that their communities are well taken care of. I think it would be support. The lack of support is what I would change the most. I think what keeps my heart soft, that can sometimes be hard, is seeing people happy. I think the most beautiful thing about this thing that we do, young people and senior citizen, is the fact that you are able to see people happy as often as possible. 2 days in a week and you're able to make someone happy. I don't think anyone can take that away from you. Those 2 days, some people don't even have. So yeah, it's the ability to be able to smile with people and knowing that small things that you do for them actually makes them very happy. So yeah. What motivates me to continue even when nobody's watching? I think it's the fact that the grannies still come, and they appreciate it, and they love it, and they always tell us, yo, last time I had pink, this time I want orange, last time I had blue, this time, hey, that other one couldn't do my legs properly, hey, they didn't massage me properly, yo, this time I want you to massage me, things like that. Motivate us to do it, because you create relationships and you build relationships with the elderly, and the advice that they give us, the laughs that we share, the gossip, yeah, it's very nice. Like, I think that's what motivates me, the fact that we are able to build relationships and have fun with the grannies, and yeah, and they give us advice. Yeah, they do. They give us advice. How do I want people to remember me? I'm so young. I'm still very young. So at the moment, as this young person that tried in life, otherwise I'm still building how I want people to remember me. I'm still building that. So yeah. What does today mean to you? It's very special because I could never have imagined someone would recognize me and say, you know what, you're actually doing something that's worth us sitting down for and taking videos, that's worth the world, you know. I'm just in a city chick in the hood. I'm trying to make it work. Trying to be different, and yeah, hustling. A mother, you know, I couldn't have imagined someone wanting to say, to hear what I need to say, you know. I mean, get on banana, you know. I mean, get on real, get on what is it that's so, you know. But yeah, I'm very, very proud. It's one of those proud moments, and I will live to remember this. Yeah, thank you. Anything I'd like to say to the grannies in the community, I thank them so much for the support that they consistently give to me, the allowance to be me. I thank them very, very much for coming to my salon and trusting me as an individual, and always motivating me to say, you'll be fine, you know, and I believe it, and I'm grateful for the support and for them, like, going out there and advocating for me at all times positively, to say, that is my child, and my child will stand, and I'm grateful for that. Yeah. So our next project is Mandela Day. So on Mandela Day, we are having a big event. Well, we're hoping it's going to be big, but it's going to be big. What we're going to do is we're going to be doing our granny's feet. You and I are going to be doing our granny's feet, and we are looking for sponsors, we are looking for people to help us, volunteers, and yeah, so on Mandela Day, that's what we will be doing, and we're inviting you 18th of July. Yay! This is so nice. Oh my goodness, TPK.
mmereko o mogolo o Thatohatsi a o direla mona. A se ba bantši ba ba irang mmereko o irang ke Thatohatsi. Batho gona bjaanong ba tla botse gore time is money, mara ka Thatohatsi a go bjao. O ira mmereko a o irang from the bottom of his heart. So ka mantswe on behalf of bokoko ba botlhe ba re leng mo, re re Modimo a mo blesse, a kry-e matlhatsi matlhogonolo. That's when mo go tsenang le mantswe a reng motho ke motho ka batho ba bangwe. Modimo a o tlhogonolofatse thato, Modimo a wetse hantle, o ska tlogela, tswela pele o ira mmereko o o irang. Tswela pele thato o ira mmereko o o irang.
Decree of global honor and commendation to our distinguished everyday hero. Okay, all of us. Yes. There are no words in any language powerful enough to fully capture the deep depth of our gratitude for the life you lead and the sacrifices you make. The Everyday Hero movement stands today to solemnly recognize you as a pillar of humanity in a world that often prizes fame over character. You have chosen the path of the silent giant. You have given your time, your strength, and your heart to serve your facility and your community, asking for nothing in return. For this, we are profoundly and eternally thankful. Please accept this gift of honor as a sacred token of our appreciation. This is more than a mere award. It is a testament to your soul. It is a record for all of history to see that when your institution needed a leader, you stepped up. When there was darkness, you brought light. When there was our global legacy, you are the heartbeat of this global movement. We believe that a hero is an ordinary individual who finds the extraordinary strength to persevere in spite of overwhelming obstacles. Your courage is our inspiration, and your kindness is our greatness, our greatest treasure.
Ba leboga because of bona ke bona ba re tlhokometseng. Wena go se teng bona ba teng ba tika over nna pele ba nkitse gore ke a omanya ke.
Look upon it that you are a hero in the trustee sense of the world. Our one who has turned their struggle into a shield for others and their service into a sanctuary for the community, with unwavering respect, endless gratitude, and global solidarity. Award by Everyday Hero, 16 May. Certificate of appreciation hardly presented to Thatohatsi for your outstanding dedication, selfless contribution, and invaluable support. Your efforts have made a significant difference and are deeply valued by us all. Thank you.